family scapegoat, then you know all too well about the tactics that they use to keep you silent, to keep you hurting, to keep you confused and alone. This one topic that I think it's super overlooked, and it relates to this new term that I heard called coasting, and basically how they coast off the energy you give, never willing to meet you halfway. Let me give you an example, and let me know if you relate. If you're a scapegoat, you most likely grew up in a family dynamic where chaos was normalized. In this family dysfunction, you were oblivious to it, so you were just showing up as yourself, inviting conversations, partaking in conversations, being your energetic kid self. And as you get older and start realizing things and how this dysfunction isn't normal, you start speaking up about it. And slowly, one by one, the family narcissists and codependent and enablers, their energy falls off one by one. And they expect to start coasting off your energy. For example, if I don't talk to you or if I don't come with the perfect, amazing energy that you expect from me, then you just don't talk to me back. You won't initiate conversation with me. You won't ask me how my day is going or how I'm doing. And this is so detrimental because it really makes you question what the meaning of community and family is when it's only given when you give first, when you overfunction first. When you finally step back and you're silent, you withdraw because one, you might be hurt by something they did or said and they haven't had accountability or apologized for it. If they're moving on like with no remorse, you rightfully are justifiably angry or upset or sad and expect like a normal relationship to have a conflict resolution and have a conversation. But if you're the family scapegoat, they won't offer you this. They'll continue to try to keep coasting off your energy until you get over it. Time and times again, I've been hurt by the narcissist family cult, and it would take me weeks at a time to finally get over it and just go back to being myself, because it hurts not being yourself for a long time or trying to stonewall them or just have a consequence of removing access to your energy when they just mishandle your trust, they mishandle your feelings, they mishandle treating you right. And like clockwork, they start ignoring me back. One time it took me like a week. I said I'll give them a week to apologize because clearly anyone with eyes and ears can know and see that what they said to me and did was messed up. I was so ready, so quick to forgive them. I was so ready, just on the terms that they came to me and tried to make it right, or maybe reflected and said, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was desperately waiting for them to apologize so that we can get back to being normal. By the end of the week, it was hard, but I started realizing, okay, they're not doing anything. Maybe they just expect me to get over it, which hence they do. And 2 weeks go by, and now I realize they're starting to ignore me. They'll flip the case back on you and withdraw from you when you withdraw, when you try to hold them accountable for their actions. They expect you to be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? How's your day? Be back to normal so they can coast off that energy instead of being the first ones to fill the gap. This is extremely draining, extremely sad, alone, confusing, because they make you seem like you're the bad guy when you are holding firm and withdrawing, waiting for them. Another situation that I was in recently is I called one of the codependents out in my life about something that they did. And the whole time before the spotlight was on them, they would say, oh, you're very mature, you know a lot. They would applaud me for sticking up for myself and sticking up for the truth. But the one time that the spotlight was on them and they messed up, and I was like, hey, this is not right, this is blah, blah, blah. They flipped completely and was telling people I'm disrespectful now, to not look up to me now. When just a couple months ago you were telling them to look up to me, you were telling them that I'm a good role model, that I value the truth, and you saw my intention. And that was like an ultimate betrayal because this person did say these things to me. They made it seem like they understood and saw my situation until the spotlight was on them to step up and grow and to be better. And what do you know? They start ignoring me, and they've been ignoring me ever since. And it hurts being in a family cult where they all do this, and you're the one person that is just seemingly on the outside. All because you honor the truth, all because you don't want to keep invalidating your feelings. You deserve respect, you deserve apologies if you've been wronged. You deserve healthy reconciliation, and they just keep withholding that from you. And so now I just rightfully feel betrayed by them, and I just can't talk to them the same, and I've been very like distant with them. And I've been waiting to see if they will ever, at least once, talk to me, because they see me a lot and say, "Hey, we haven't been talking much. How are you?" We live in close proximity. It's very easy, but it's also very easy to see their lack of effort as a problem. As a problem with you. Sorry, my 10% battery came on. But it's very easy to see that as a problem with you instead of a problem that they are just refusing to admit or fix. Even if I wasn't having a problem, if I'm distant out of nowhere and you're supposed to be a family, a natural reaction would be to reach out and have community and say, "Are you okay? You haven't been speaking. You haven't been doing okay." But being a family scapegoat, they don't care. They just want your energy, you there when you're there to congratulate them, when you're there to hype them up, when you're there to validate them and laugh at their jokes and applaud them for all the work that they're doing in their personal career life. They even was telling me in the car, "Oh, I did this and I did that," and I'm like, "Cool, yeah, cool." Because as a scapegoat, you have to learn, and it's hard, that they can't just keep using and coasting off your energy. Now, if I were to go back to being regular with them, they would just coast off of that and reciprocate, I guess. And this is where the cycle continues, where they keep you in a perpetual loop of just getting over problems without any type of reconciliation. And this can breed resentment. I feel resentment building in me. That, hey, okay, when I withdraw my energy, you don't even care. You don't care to see how I'm doing when I'm actually going through it. And you just want me there when I'm there to hype you up or validate you or to have that good energy that you can then bounce off of. This is a very lonely experience as a scapegoat, and if you relate, comment down below your stories or experiences. And I just want you to know that you distancing yourself from people who only coast off your energy is self-respect. It's doing a service for you and your emotions and your reality. If it means going forever without talking to them because they can never just have the courage to talk to you first, then so be it. They're missing out on beautiful person and beautiful energy and actual community and family and love from you because they're too cowardly to try to make the first move and try to make things right or reflect on their actions. I didn't introduce myself. This is Aisha, and here we're gonna thrive beyond the abuse. We're done focusing and watching videos over and over again about narcissists and the tactics that they use. We're actually going to try to heal and thrive beyond it. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then follow and comment and like. But I just had to come here and share and show you guys that, hey, this is a real thing that happens. It's not just in your head, that they will actually just ignore you and coast off your energy and wait for you to get over it because they can't sum up the courage to try to make things right with you, and that they will take it as far as to their grave, if that's it, instead of, just owning up to it, speaking to you first. Thank you for listening, and bye.